What's going on, guys? This is Moonline150 with your daily battle. Well, sorry I missed yesterday. Yesterday I spent so many hours working on a Pokemon Fit beta upload, and it took me like 5 or 6 tries to get the narration right because I kept messing up or forgetting something. I just wanted a very good narration for that because I previously uploaded to the beta and it got rejected because of bad narration. So I just wanted to really just fix it all up in my mistakes. So anyway, I decided not to blab. I told myself I'm not supposed to blab during videos, like battles. Anyway, so this is an OU battle against, his stream name is Lightning Improv, but I know his YouTube name is something different. I'm gonna go look it up. So if you've been to many streams, you've probably seen Lightning Improv. He's a mod on a couple of them. That's where I saw him anyway. So anyway, I led off with Chelsea. He led off with Politoed. I went for the Attract, interestingly. I think this is the first time you see the new and improved Espeon Chelsea. It has Attract now. It has more special attack invested, so it can actually hit with Psychic, like it just did there with the critical hit, I think. I don't know if Attract has actually helped yet. I think it may have been immobilized a couple turns. I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to fix my glasses, so I'm hurting by Whirlpool right now, which is odd. I don't really see Whirlpool that often. So he's got the Parasong going. I'll drop it down. He decides to withdraw early from the Parasong. Sends in his other Parasonger, Murkrow. So I go for Psychic. Obviously, he's fearing that, so let's see, what do I decide to do here after this? I decide to switch out because I can't hit this thing, because this is Espeon that only has Psychic and Hidden Power for attacks. Send in Kaiba my Hydreigon to probably take the flying type attack I was thinking, but then I realized, you know, this is that standard Parasong Bruise substitute set. So now he's hiding behind a sub. I don't know if he predicted the switch, but I think he just wanted to do it either way. So I'm trying to hit this thing now. This is a Life Orb set, maybe? Hold on. I went for the Surf here. Doesn't look like I'm a Life Orb set. What do I have on this thing then? Maybe leftovers. But yeah, this is definitely a high special attack Hydreigon. Raising Gastrodon. I think this was before Gastrodon went up to OU, like officially. But you know, Gastrodon was always in OU a lot of the time. Sometimes even in Ubers. So I decided to hit this thing with Dark Pulse, probably the most neutral thing I can hit with it. It does nothing, but thankfully it flinches. I didn't even know Dark Pulse had a chance of flinching. I think that's the first time I ever did get a flinch with Dark Pulse. Light Screen is wearing off. Oh yeah, that's what I did with Espeon. I set my Light Screen. So I had to go for another move, see if it did any more. I went for Dragon Pulse. So you've seen 3 of my moves now. Dragon Pulse, Surf, and Dark Pulse. And I believe my other move is Flamethrower. But he goes for the Ice Beam and does less than I thought, but that's because I get frozen, so you know, that's just my kind of luck. But I'm still eating my leftovers, he's eating his leftovers. Gastrodon is walling me. Now you see why Gastrodon is OU. If you guys for some reason don't agree that Gastrodon should be OU, I definitely think he should be OU. Definitely not an RU like he originally was. He's getting his leftovers, and I'm frozen, still frozen. I'm running out of things to talk about because I don't want to blab about something else that's not really the battle. So what is he doing? Did he use Recover? I think he did. So I'm still frozen. I wanted to leave him. I just wanted him to go for another Ice Beam and kill me off. I didn't feel like keeping a frozen Hydreigon. Let's see, super effective. So yeah. Okay, sorry, I wanted to talk about something else, but I had to figure out what I was going to say. But anyway, let's just get back to the battle. Obviously, I guess he knows some Chandelures like to come with Energy Ball, which obviously I went for. I'm like, I gotta hit this thing. Brings in Dragonite to take that very well. That did nothing. I don't know if this was back when I still had Chandelure Choice Picks. Obviously, this was back when Chandelure was considered OU. So my Dormammu Chandelier did nothing. This battle just died by now. It did less than nothing. Like, jeez, that is like, what, 1-2 damage? Bringing Cloyster, my Shrapnel. I haven't actually used Cloyster in a while. I've had a couple OU battles, but I haven't brought Cloyster along in a while. He's confused now with Psycho for the Shell Smash. I didn't suspect Outrage to do so much damage. I was like, ow. But I was hoping that my speed boost from Shell Smash would now make me faster than this Dragonite, so I can hit it with a nice Skill Link Icicle Spear. But I guess he figured out my plan because, you know, that's pretty standard for Cloyster these days. So he decides to bring in Politoed to take the Icicle Spear, which, when normally looking at it, it doesn't look like Icicle Spear would actually take out Politoed from that range, but thankfully, it does with 4, I think it is. Is it 4 hits? Yeah, 4 times. So, yeah, I'm, you know, Skill Link gets up to 5 pretty much 99% of the time. So now he brings in back in Dragonite. I don't know why he didn't go for the extreme speed earlier. He could have saved his Politoed for something else. But, you know, that's his choice. Either way, it works out in his favor. Anyway, bring in Chelsea, my Espeon, and he goes for the extreme speed. And I thought, you know, being as small as Espeon is pretty frail, I thought Chelsea would go down, but no, I seem to live with 25. I went for the Attract just for jokingly, because I thought I was going to go. I thought Chelsea was going to go down. So now this comes in, he's like, okay, well, I don't want this stupid thing being attracted, so he sends in his Otis Red, his Forretress, go for the Psychic, because, you know, I thought he was going to leave in Dragonite to finish me off with another extreme speed. But, I get the Spec D drop, and you'll see my next move here. I want you guys to tell me if this actually comes into play, if that Spec G drop really meant it, because I go for the Hidden Power here, and it's Hidden Power Fire because I have it on here for Ferrothorns. So, look how much damage that does to not good Forretress there, jeez. Although, I can't really tell you my stats. I can't remember if I max Special Attack Espeon or not, and I have no idea what his stats are on Forretress. So anyway, Dragonite comes in again. This is like, what, 3rd time coming out? I know I'm gonna die. Went for the Light Screen just in case I somehow lived and he didn't go for the extreme speed, which he does. He doesn't go for the extreme speed. He decides to go for the Outrage. I'm stumbling over my words again, aren't I? So, Espeon goes down. I bring in Bird of Prey, my Staraptor. And I decide to go for the Double Edge. This is, you know, everyone has a Reckless Staraptor these days. Because, you know, it's so good. I go for the Double Edge because Brave Bird wouldn't do that much. Close Combat would be resisted. What else do I have on this thing? What else is standard? Brave Bird, Close Combat, Double Edge. I can't remember my other move, but I went for the Double Edge. Now I'm gonna go for the Brave Bird. No, go for the Brave Bird, but of course he goes for the sub, because, you know, that's what Whimsicots like to do. I really wish you didn't take Brave Bird Recoil when you attack a sub. Didn't really suck. And I get a crit, too, so that was a crit, super effective, life orb damage, reckless, Brave Bird. Do you think that would have taken out Whimsicott? I mean, holy crap. That probably would have knocked him out in one shot. And I would not have to deal with this stupid thing. Whimsicotts are so annoying. Anyway, so he goes for another sub. Because, you know, he can't really do anything else. I didn't want more Brave Bird recoil. Might as well just take only Life Orb recoil. So I decided to go for the Close Combat. Thankfully, Close Combat does enough damage to take out a sub. I'm now losing defense. Why didn't I go for the Double Edge or whatever other move I have? What other move do I have on this Staraptor? I have no idea. I can't think of it now because all I use is Brave Bird and Close Combat. I rarely use Double Edge. I don't think I've ever used its 4th move before. So it goes for the Leech Seed. Go for another Close Combat because, you know, he decided to not sub for once. I think he's got me right where he wants me. He wants to play his mind games. So he knew that Close Combat would not take out Whimsicott, so he decided to stay in, get a Leech Seed off. Let's see what's going on here. I'm dragged down to 19 HP by Leech Seed. That actually takes a lot for just a Leech Seed. And it restores a good portion to him, too. So he now has enough for another sub, because I don't think without the Leech Seed he would not have had enough. He might have, I don't know. So Brave Bird again. I said, well, let's just finish this off. I get a free switch in after I break the sub. So that was my plan the whole time, just sacrifice Staraptor just to get a free switch in on now him, because he won't be getting Leech Seed regaining health. He's the only thing left over, so I don't think that's enough for another sub, so I can just quickly go in and hit him with my Edward Scissor Hands. But he goes for the Leech Seed knowing he's gonna the guy die. He's gonna go into die. So I'm Choice Banded, which nowadays my Scizor isn't, because every time I use Scizor, I get one good move that kills off someone, either Pursuit or U-Turn or Superpower. It works good, and then the person sends in a Pokemon that resists it. So yeah, I took Choice Band off Scizor. So now I'm speeding this up because you saw that Parasong activated. This is my last Pokemon, so you know what's gonna happen. He's subbing and resisting. I had to change the music because I'm pretty sure you guys didn't want to hear the sped up battle music and sound effects. So I'm just adding this music in here. So yeah, I'm getting leech seeded, he's subbing, he's roosting, I'm trying to U-turn, but last turn he switches out to his Gastrodon. That surprisingly takes me out. Takes Gastrodon out, but I fall down to 0, and that will be the game. So good game, and I will see you guys later. Bye.